So, hey guys, welcome to this one new episode of my new channel and my video. So, here is a new one and with the HTML. So, we're gonna discuss today 5 new craziest things, hacks you have ever known, and it's very used for beginners purpose. When I used to learn HTML in the beginners, I would like to say it. I would like to recommend it the 5 craziest things or the hacks when you are using HTML, which would be very beneficial to it. And this is the part one of it. And let's move on to the video.
So, वीडियो स्टार्ट करने से पहले means if before we go to the mainstream, so if you are new to this channel, please subscribe this channel and stay tuned for more updates and this channel. And so let's begin the 5 tips or hacks or craziest things with HTML. This is especially for beginners. This is from me, and let's start it. So we are gonna do all these things 1 2 3 4 5, and you can see it is there. So let's hope it to be the best, and let's not discuss one by one now. It will be a surprise for you after I explain you each one of it. So let's move to the first. So first one is the boilerplate code magic. Boilerplate code magic is the code which gives you a sample code to help us beginners to do their job easily. Just what you have to do is first go to the VS Code editor and just make a HTML file in it, and then you after you open it and start typing in it. Now what you will do after typing in it, just type HTML. If you type HTML, it will give more options, and from there if you select HTML:5, you will see the magic in it. So let's see in the VS Code editor itself what it is doing. So as I said to you, open a new file, go to there, and if you make there a page2, I have made a page2.html file, and if you type there html, and you see the number of options coming in. This is from XML, this is, and the one I was talking about is for HTML:5. This will be your boilerplate code magic. It's very tricky, and I think it will be good for beginners. So it gives you a syntax properly for beginners, that is doc type HTML, and the HTML language, and HTML tag starting and head start and head and body start and body end. This is the main basic code of HTML, so they give you the boilerplate code of that. So let's move into the second one. Before you do that on your computer and you pause the video and do it, let's hope one tricky question, and let's do one funny question. How many languages do you know to communicate with the rest of the world? Pause the video, and while you do this, answer your question in this mind, Google it in your mind. So after that, we will move to the next one. So the next one is the lorem ipsum. In the publishing and graphic designing, lorem ipsum is a placeholder text commonly used to demonstrate the visual form of document or a typeface without relying on meaningful content. Means it will give you just a paragraph without any meaningful content. If anyone will see it, they might see that you have written properly or not. But actually eventually at last it will show you, means it is meaning of nothing, only words, nothing else, meaningful, no content. It is used in the paragraph tag, and if you don't want to type a paragraph or anything, you just need a paragraph thing, right? So what you have to do is just type a p tag, and there inside of the p tag, as just I have mentioned here, light just lorem, and the magic will come. So let's see in the VS Code editor. So as I said, if you will type the lorem ipsum in the body part, okay, in the body part, if you type a p tag, which is used for paragraph tag, p, and here come the paragraph tag, and give space or not, it does not require, and just type low rem. As you see, low rem downward key is selected, and if you click enter, and that's it. 50 means not exactly 50, more than a paragraph will come to you. It is not a meaningful sentence or whole paragraph, just a number of words to set you easily so that you can do it and show that in a website. And to see it clearly, go to view and press toggle word wrap. Yeah, they've given you a paragraph like that. It's in actually in the you cannot understand this is not in English. So this was the hack number 2. Let's move into hack number 3. So the hack number 3 is the RowSpan and the ColSpan. This is the most confusing little bit of thing that I faced in the beginning of HTML learning. So what is that? These are used to merge columns and rows using the head and data tags, that is the TH and the TD tags. If you want to show up or with referring to two more or one than column or row while you are doing within a table while in HTML. So it makes things easier to show the relationship with respect to more than one columns or row. So this is one important thing you should know in a table while you do it. Let's try it practically using the VS Code editor itself. So here, as we mentioned, in a table it will be very beneficial. So I've made a table tag here, and this is a T head tag, means the column heading tags. And I have made 4 columns, G1, G2, G4, and this is the results column, that is with the TH tag, and the end of TH tag, that is the headings tag. And now we'll move into the body. If we see TR, this is the T row tag and the T data tag. So here, when you see, if you want to mix and show all the 4 data rows into one single results as pass, okay, means if you are writing let me show you on the screen itself. Yeah, this will be this visible. So what I was telling is, if you want this here pass, here pass, here pass, here pass, instead of writing 4 passes here, what we do is we combine 4 columns pass and 4 rows pass and make it a single one. So what will be the editing here? The row span, actually you are combining row, so here is row span equal to 4 and the result, that is the pass. If we see here, and 4, so here it is pass, combining 4 results pass. And what is the column span? Similarly, like the row span, it will combine the columns and show you the result. Okay, so I have made a footer. If you know a table footer, so call span equal to 4. If you want to show it some combining all the 4 columns, so you can see here all the 4 columns under which combined result global, it is visible. So this was the new trick, and this was the important achievement, means you can do it by achieving some great results like summing the tables or summing the salaries or anything like in tables. So this was the third one. So did you find the answer of the question or not? And there's the answer in your board. So 23 officially recognized languages, you can use them. So next thing, moving on to fourth, the Emmet Magic. And Emmet is one of the greatest things in HTML you will ever see, which will be using allow for high-speed coding and editing in HTML, XML, and XSL. So just write exclamation mark on the HTML file, and let's see what it is doing. This is the code, and if we, as I said, if you write the exclamation, and as you see in the side of it, it is written as Emmet abbreviation. So if you click there, and you can see the magic. So it's also boilerplate code, but it's belonging to Emmet abbreviation code. So it will be like same one, and with different little, not different, same. You can use HTML5 or from Emmet, that is the exclamation mark, which is the number 4th tag. So let's moving on to 5th number. So the important tip on the anchor element. So this is the fifth number, and I want to say that no tags work within the anchor element. Means if you're using the href element, and here you can see as I put the dash dash, the hyperlink reference you want to put in. If you want to say here hyper reference is www.google.com, and if you write Google here, so after clicking Google it will go to the Google page. So if you write here anything like dot h1 tag or the b tag or the small tag, the main thing is it will not support any of the tags. That's it. It will not support any of the tags. It will just use the simple wordings it is used without the tags. So let's see in the VS Code editor. So if you use the anchor element, you can see here href I have used google.com https, and target is blank, which means it will open in a new tab. And here see what I was telling is the hyper reference, what it will show as a text, which will click, if you click it will go to the google.com. So as I've used here bold tag, right, you can see here bold tag, and if we go now, and here I also used one page2.html, that one for it. And if you now go to this, and this one was the table, and if we click here to Google, it will Google open in the new tab. Okay, so you're not seeing any changes, right? If we cut to normal bold, or to if we cut the bold tag and save it, and again refresh it, it is the same. You can see it is the same. And this is one of the same file, hello1.html. This one is also has hello1.html. So if you also use that small tags, or like small tag, and if we use a small, okay, we have used a small tag, and let's see it's working or not. And if we refresh it, and then also it is not working, but it's fine, working good and opening at the new tab. Okay, so this was the thing. These were the 5 hacks I was talking about. Hope you got the 5 hacks around at the same time. And the last thing is, did you try on the magics? So pause now, write down the video, and try with them with the VS Code editor, and try browsing some crazy stuffs. And don't use coded websites offering direct codes, but write your custom code. And then good luck, and stay tuned. New tips and tricks coming up soon. So goodbye, bye bye, and don't forget to subscribe this channel. So wait for the next video. Bye bye.